shock as Hazard shouted, "I am not your dad," at Archie, after Rory exposed Meg cheating texts before a wedding. Prince Harry apparently underwent 2 DNA tests to ascertain whether Archie is his legitimate son. The test, according to Globe, had yielded 2 distinct outcomes. Archie's real father is not Prince Harry, according to the first DNA test. As an unnamed source had said, in the days leading up to Prince Harry's wife, Meghan, giving birth, the couple was stunned to learn that a DNA test using amniotic fluid routinely performed on the royal babies revealed that the redhead is not the child's daddy. According to the insider, Prince Harry was upset by the rest of the test and refused to accept them, as the Duke of Sussex had apparently turned a horrible shade of white, while Markle had fell into tears in disbelief. An enraged Prince Harry is said to have labeled the first DNA test as a sham. He had further accused those who had gave the test of hatching a plot against him and said his child. Earlier, Meghan Markle had once flirted so hard with professional golfer Rory McIlroy that her boyfriend at the time had demanded to know if she was cheating. According to page 6, McIlroy and Markle had met in August 2014 when he had nominated her for the Ice Bucket Challenge, an activity that promoted awareness of the disease ALS, and that she had told him to come to a friend's New York apartment to dump the ice on her himself. As the ice bucket encounter has been detailed in Tom Bower's new book, Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the War Between the Windsors, which also claims that Markle and McIlroy enjoyed a drink afterwards at the golfer's hotel and were later invited to dinner. Nevertheless, he refused to sleep as usual near the golf course to be ready the following day, and instead he drove back to New York City to see Meghan, as his performance had suffered, Bower writes. Bower's book claims that Markle then raved about McIlroy on her blog. The dig prompting her then-boyfriend, Chef Corey Vitiello, to ask if she was cheating on him. Markle had said her time with McIlroy was innocent, and he believed her. As a couple of months later, Markle and McIlroy were seen enjoying dinner together in Dublin, with a newspaper gossip columnist saying that she looked smitten. As according to Bower, Vitiello had asked again about Markle at the nature of her relationship with McIlroy, and she again insisted that they were just friends. As the couple remained together until 2016, with Bower's book claiming that Markle was still living with Vitiello when she went with her now famous blind date with Prince Harry in London that year. Prince Charles is reportedly rumored to be making changes to many of the Queen Elizabeth's rules, and in many include Archie and Lilibet ending up on the chopping block for a slimmed-down monarchy. As this would come to play if Prince Charles decides to change the lettered pattern law that was set up by King George V back in 1917, as the patent in question currently allows all sons and daughters of the sovereign, as well as the male grandchildren, to retain the royal titles. However, only the eldest son of Prince of Wales was awarded the option before Queen Elizabeth's reign. After taking up the crown, she extended the letters patent to include all children of the UK royal family, and allow them all to retain their HRH titles. This warning comes to light of Prince Charles' former comments about wanting a slimmed-down monarchy once he assumes the throne of Britain. In other news, a royal expert has claimed that Prince Harry was not allowed to appear in his wife Meghan Markle's latest interview with a US magazine, as last week, Variety had released a tell-all chat with the Duchess, where she had shared sweet details about her life with Prince Harry. The Duke of Sussex was reportedly banned from appearing in the interview. Speaking on his YouTube channel, royal commentator Neil Sean had said, according to a very good source, and as ever we have to say allegedly, there was one person that couldn't be featured, and that was of course the former royal, known as the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry. As he had added, it was all down to the fact that they were realigning Miss Markle's PR, her personal look and how people had viewed her. As Mr. Sean continued, the reason why Harry apparently was banned is because the new PR team, and ever we say allegedly, feel that Harry could be too much of a distraction particularly also given the fact that when you think about it, he has a bombshell book that is coming out and looming at some point before the end of the year.